I had a discussion yesterday with a good friend of mine who is just a brilliant person. But it's interesting when you have a female-male dynamic within a conversation, because a male perspective is going to be a lot different than a female perspective, and you see the world kind of in a pendulum swing right now with masculine and feminine, trying to balance itself out in a sense. So it's going to swing all the way to the feminine because it was all the way in the masculine. So we're going to go over here and then eventually we'll balance out. That's what I be thinking, at least. Or it's just going to keep doing this because that's how life just seems like it does. Anyway, he was talking about hustling. He was like, man, Tate, you got to get back to like really hustling. And like I had so much resistance to that word. Like, what do you mean hustling? Because my mind automatically went back to what I used to do as far as hustling goes, right? I used to work so hard. I used to work to the point where I had to bring 2 pairs of shoes because I would be on my feet 15 hours a day, 16 hours a day. Like I rarely ever had days that were shorter than 12 hours. And that doesn't even include like the morning ritual and after work. Like it just seemed like my whole day was consumed within trying to move within the paradigm of this hamster wheel. Like, come on, consume, get this money, and have these things to prove that I'm successful. And so my mind went there, and I was like, you know what? I had to rethink what he was talking about as far as hustling goes, because really when we start to shift the way we think, we hustle differently. Our hustle becomes a mental game. It becomes, are we recognizing where we're at when we're there, and where is our thought? And if it's not in the right place, then we are able to transmute our thought. Do we have that much awareness? Because that's the new hustle, is awareness. For real. If you're not in a good space, if you're doubting yourself, if you're anxious, or if you're depressed, if you're living in the future or the past, any way you look at it, if you're not right here, right now, you're missing out. Your hustle is not maximum. Because you're not working with the tools in your area. You know what I'm saying? You outside of yourself. And it's something I'm continuing to learn, because I definitely don't have it all figured out. I really don't. And when I talk, sometimes I'm like, like I don't even know what I'm talking about. But then another great man told me one time, he was like, look, all you got to do is be a chapter ahead in the book to teach. I said, okay, I don't even know if I'm a chapter ahead. I'm probably a chapter ahead of somebody. So yeah, maybe I can't teach the chapters before. And I don't even know, but to approach teaching as a student and with humility, okay, yeah, let's go. What do I have to say? What's on my mind? What's on my heart? What helps me? Because I be needing I need to be my own cheerleader sometimes. Man, I be having to be rowdy with Tatum. Come on, girl. For real. So, man, it's not easy out here, man. People be making it look easy, but you don't even know if it's easy for them. They might just be a really good actor. That peace is if you have peace in your heart, man, you have an authenticity to you, for real, and you're a couple steps ahead of the game. But that's the thing, it's a training ground. You might as well consider it ninja training, because it's that precise. You really gotta look at yourself and focus.